So this is week 2, and let's talk about the content for Monday. It's called fixing things. My first question is, do you often fix things that are broken?
Yes, plenty of times. Actually, I like to do this. I'm kind of a guy who plays around with equipments and find a way to fix these things by myself. I have had the opportunity to do that, and it's not quite difficult to find things that are broken and house it. So definitely, I'm kind of fond of these things.
Did you learn to fix things when you were a younger person?
When I was it?
When you were younger?
Well, yes, I have had quite a lot of influence from my father. He used to do a lot of things around fixing a few broken things in our house, and I kind of learned pretty much everything, regarding this particular thing from my father. And definitely, I developed a routine or habit, as you would say, to fix these things at home.
Okay, what do you do when one thing is broken and you cannot fix it?
Well, definitely I'm not qualified anything, so there are a few things that I find difficult to fix. In that case, I normally call up the qualified people, anything related to electric, I would call electrician, or a mechanic if there is something needs to be fixed, in a car or a tractor or even a bike.
Do you think it is necessary for people to learn to fix things?
I wouldn't say necessary, but it is definitely helpful to have some sort of knowledge regarding how to fix things.
Okay.
It kind of comes in handy because, of course, even though there are people, who are qualified to fix these things, but they are not readily available. For example, if you need someone in the middle of the night, you're not going to be able to call someone, and they're not going to be able to show up straight away. So in those kind of scenarios, it is quite important to have some sort of basic knowledge about these things and fixing them.
Okay. So here's a cue card, sir. It says, describe a place away from your home and you want to visit it in the future. You must say where you would like to go, when you would like to go, how would you go there, and who you want to go with. Explain why you want to visit this place. So here are the points that you can use while you're talking.
Yeah. Well, should I start?
Yes, please.
Okay.
If you.
There are a number of places that I have thought about visiting. It's just that I haven't had a time or an opportunity to actually go there. As I said, there are many places, but one of the most attractive thing that I would like to visit is the place in the northern state of India. It's located in the state of Himachal Pradesh. The name of that particular place is Manali, and there are a number of things that are quite attractive about this place. Well, first of all, I would like to go there by car because it's not the destination, but it's the journey. I think that I find more fascinating. It would normally take more than 6-7 hours. So definitely, I and my friends would have plenty of opportunity to do a lot of things during the journey. So definitely, I would want to make that memorable as well. Well, as I said, there are a few things about this place that I find beautiful. First of all, is the weather. I come from a place where it's quite dry and it's quite hot. So it's definitely a relief to visit these places which has a cold weather. So that's one of the biggest reasons that I would like to go there. Well, and definitely I would like to go there during the time when it is I think when it is the most beautiful there, weather-wise. So I think it's in August, September. I think that's the time when it's more suitable to visit there. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I would definitely like to have a company of my friends since it's a recreational activity, then definitely it would be more fun to visit with friends.
Okay. So, the end of the cue card leads us to the third part. Here's the first question. It says, where do people love to go on holidays or vacations?
Well, it entirely depends on their preference. Personally, I would like to go to cold places because I come from Rajasthan, which is quite hot. Vice versa, if people are coming from quite cold places, they will usually visit desert. So, yeah, definitely the preference. But definitely there are some other things that they might find attractive. If some people are looking for historical building that they want to look at, definitely for them it is the place. For example, in India, definitely Rajasthan state. But there are some other things that you would like to visit that are found in south of India.
Okay, so how does tourism lead to cultural exchange?
You repeat that?
How does tourism lead to cultural exchange?
Yes, cultural exchange happens, I believe, when people move from one place to another. They take their culture with them, and similarly, when people from other countries visit, other countries, they take their cultures with them as well. So definitely, one of the biggest advantages of tourism is the cultural exchange, which has happened in the last few years. There has been quite a boom in the tourism industry, and that has definitely helped exchanging the culture from countries that were quite not fond of each other.
Okay. Why do some people think it is enjoyable to stay at home on holidays?
Well, if I was in their shoes, I would only be able to find a reason to stay home during my holidays if they were trying to just relax, catch up on their sleep, and just to forget about the work and all the stress that comes from the work life.
Okay. How do students who have taken a gap year differ from other students?
If I would have to answer in one word, it's the experience. Definitely, if they have a gap year, these people usually go visit other places and where they gain a lot of world experience, real world experience. That is quite fundamental, I would say, essential in their well-being in the future.
Okay. Do teenagers usually travel with their friends or alone?
Well, I have done both of these things. It just depends where we're going. If we are going to a fun place, or these are fun places when you're going to visit. But if you are going to go to, say, hill station, it's better to have a company of friends, right? But if you want to just get away from your routine and just be alone and get your thoughts, I think hitchhiking, would be a thing that you would like to do by yourself.
So this must be the end of your school podcast. Thank you very much, sir.
How was it?
Good.